gang? Hey man, this video went really deep, so you gotta forgive me in advance, but make sure you like the video, make sure you watch this video to the very end. There's so many gold nuggets, it's gonna make your head spin. Also subscribe to the channel, and also jump into the CLG community. It is only $48 a month. You get a free one-on-one call with me. Jump in, just send me a DM, we set that up. And you also get access to the hard 30 if you jump in before August 25th, before it gets released. And without further ado, let's just jump right into this video.
The government doesn't want you to have more than one wife. You know why? Because if men had more than one wife, they wouldn't be busy with female drama. They would be running at their full capacity as leaders. And guess what? Most governments are being run by dysfunctional leaders, people that aren't good leaders. And if the population, the general population, had many good leaders to offer a country, it would be competition to the government. So the government prefers monogamy. It prefers that you not function at your full capacity, not be the best man you can be. They promote men marrying men. They promote women marrying women. They promote men turning into women and women turning into men. But for some reason, when a man wants more than one wife, all of a sudden they draw the line. Why?
Alright, so this chick was spitting facts. Because she's coming at the government. She wasn't coming at religion, right? So many times when guys say that they want multiple wives, people turn to religion and say, well, religion doesn't allow that. Which there are many stories that show within religion where prophets had multiple women, but we're not going to get into religion, right? She came at the government. She actually came at the right entity, because think about it. The government promotes same-sex marriage. That is demonic. That's not in the Bible. Men marrying men, demonic, not in the Bible. I don't got nothing against gay men. Like, I'm not saying it from a perspective like I have something against gay people and stuff like that. No, as long as you're not hurting people, I don't have nothing against you. What I am saying is, if you want to keep it religion, men and man marrying each other, demonic, looked down upon, not allowed. If we want to keep it religion. Because I notice when guys talk about having multiple wives, they always want to take it to religion. But then you like, hold up. That doesn't make any sense. Because the government allows man to marry man. So where's the religion there? You get what I'm trying to say? So then another thing is, the government allows women to marry women. Demonic. You get what I'm trying to say? Government allows transsexual men to become women. Demonic. Not allowed. This is all scripture. None of this stuff is allowed. A man to wear women's garments and vice versa, not allowed. Men to become women. She's speaking facts. Real facts. But how come when it comes to a man having multiple women, which in most cases puts a guy in his optimal masculinity. A man who can pull it off puts a guy in his optimal masculinity, right? And she does have a point. At least for me, right? I just have more drive when I have multiple women. When I have one woman, and I've seen this with many men. It's not just me. There was a point in time where I cut off all my hoes for my main bitch. That was the heaviest I ever was. I can't remember what I was on the scale, but that was the least motivated I ever was in my whole entire life. I wasn't working out as much. My belly was starting to get fatter. I was laying around. I cut off all my hoes for my main bitch. I remember there was the time that I did it. I was like, you know what? I want to be a good boy. You know, she been so good to me. I became less motivated and she became less attracted to me. And I see this with marriages all the time. The guy gets his dream girl and he wants to sit on the fucking couch and eat ice cream sundaes all motherfucking day and watch the game. There's nothing else to strive for. You get what I'm trying to say? Go to work, eat, sleep, get nagged at by the same woman, rinse and repeat. But look at the guys that continue to strive for greatness. I mean, I really want you to see this. Floyd Mayweather. I've met Floyd Mayweather. I don't know Floyd Mayweather's age. I've met Floyd Mayweather in person several times because he's always in Miami. I seen him with his bodyguard. Well, his bodyguards always take up the whole fucking room. I was at the Fontainebleau. I seen him with his bodyguards. They came out. They pushed everybody to the side. I see Floyd Mayweather jump out. Now, on TV, Floyd Mayweather looks like a skinny guy. In person, he is a wide, thick little motherfucker. He got a lot more muscle than what he looked like on TV. He's a thick motherfucker. You feel me? Like, no homo, none of this. I'm just saying, like, he was a lot wider and thicker in person than I expected him to be, because on TV, he looks like a skinny little motherfucker, but he not. He really got some size on him. You know what I mean? He got some goddamn muscle, which you have to if you've been punching people in their goddamn face your whole goddamn career. But even in his later ages, whatever his age is, he is still in shape, still fit. Guess what? Floyd Mayweather has at least 7 bitches. You feel me? Last time I was studying Floyd Mayweather relationships back in the day, he had 7 women. They all had their own house. They all had their own car. All obviously fully paid for by him. And basically they were only allowed to be with him for the most part. Now, obviously he wouldn't know that because each woman was in a different city, a different state, whatever the case is. They definitely had their own sneaky links or whatever the case is. But when he was in town, they are his because they are living in his property. But look how in shape, look how driven that man still is in his old age. Let's do another example of a person who doesn't believe in monogamy. No matter how controversial he is, look at Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate believes in having multiple women. Andrew Tate, I don't know his age, but he's still in shape, still out here slaying the dragon, still out here ambitious, still trying to get that bag. The guys that I've always seen with plenty women are always the guys I see continue to strive for greatness. They continue to strive to the best version of themselves. That's what I've seen, right? Now, I know you can give me some examples. There are 400 million plus people, 300 million plus people in the United States of America. I know somebody can find some example of a guy with a bunch of women who fat, sloppy, and lazy as fuck. Okay? I get it. I'm just saying, my stepfather gained a ton of weight when he decided to try to at least be 100% monogamous to my mother. Because my mom was too fucking she's too much of a detective. She's just a snooping motherfucker. You know what I mean? I love my mom to death, but she's very hard to be a player around because she is very ID channel, look at everything, look at all the evidence, try to catch you in a lie. Like, she one of them detective ass motherfucking women. You know what I'm trying to say? Those women get on my goddamn nerves. Like, I've avoided women that were like my mother. Any woman that was too detective, like checking my phone type shit, yeah, that shit didn't last. Them relationships never lasted. You know what I mean? They never lasted. You get what I'm trying to say? When a woman tries to take a masculine position and try to control me, or tries to be in a controlling kind of position over me, I'm done with them. That's not a woman's role, in my opinion. A woman's role is not to control a man. A woman's role is not to be controlling. A woman's role is not to basically snoop and spy on her man. A woman's role is to accept her man for who he is and turn a fucking blind eye. You get what I'm trying to say? Turn a motherfucking blind eye. You get what I'm trying to say? Cause you chose that man. You know what the fuck you chose. Don't try to act like you don't know all of a sudden. Women always act like they got the best intuition. They got the best guts. They trust their gut feeling. Bitch, you know what the fuck it was when you was fucking dating me, goddammit. You knew who I was before you met me. So now you trying to change me? Hell no. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back, cause I ain't got no time for no motherfucker snooping, looking all up in my phone, checking this, asking me 1,100,000 questions, and blah, 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 bye. Bye-bye. Let me cheat in peace, goddammit. And it's crazy the fact that we gotta cheat because the way society is structured. To be honest, I'm gonna be real honest. The guys that operate like me, I've noticed these guys are the guys that can pull it off. Because very few can do it. Very few can do it. But the guys who can pull it off, main bitch, rotation bitch, I haven't seen many of those guys miserable. But the happy wife, happy life guys, oh, they miserable than a motherfucker. I played ball with one of them happy life, happy wife motherfuckers. Got one girl. That motherfucker's the most miserable fat pot belly. He can play good ball because he tall and he got a lot of extra weight on it. It ain't muscle. It go all to his motherfucking belly. He is the most miserable motherfucker on the court. Always, why the fuck you ain't make that cut? Why you ain't just a mean old motherfucker? He's a happy wife, happy life monogamous guy. You feel me? And you can tell the monogamous guys, they start gaining weight. They start having gray hair. Hairline start receding. All types of shit. And some people be like, well, damn, if you have multiple women, it's going to be like times 10. No. Because when one bitch get to tripping, you spend the night at the other bitch house. That's how it is when you got multiple women. And to be honest, your side bitch love you more than your motherfucking main bitch sometimes. Sometimes your main bitch get to tripping, your side bitch can't wait to get a hold of your ass because you don't never spend the night over there any motherfucking ways. Your side bitch rubbing your back, so happy to see you, glad you spending the night, sucking your balls, fucking drinking your cum, doing all kinds of shit. Shit your main bitch would never do. Now, my main bitch loves sucking my dick, but she hates swallowing cum. It's just not her thing. She not nasty like that. My fucking rotation bitches, they lick it off their fucking fingers. You get what I'm trying to say? It's just a different level. Sometimes your rotation bitch can make you love your main bitch more sometimes. You need the balance. Sometimes your motherfucking rotation bitch drain your balls so goddamn good. You come back home just fucking, you feel me, happy than a motherfucker. You come back home and stretch the main bitch too. She said, damn, honey, when has gotten into you? Polygamy. Or what? It ain't polygamy. It's fucking cheating, I guess. Whatever fuck you want to, whatever words y'all want to fucking say, because I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of the words. I done been dealing with women too goddamn long. I'm tired of the word games. I'm tired of which word a motherfucker want to call you to make you feel bad about yourself. Call me whatever fuck y'all niggas want to call me. I don't give a fuck. Womanizer, cheater, fucking fuckboy, fucking playboy. I don't give a fuck. I tell you one thing. I actually am genuinely motherfucking happy when I lay my fucking head down at night. I actually do live an enjoyable life. You feel me? Now, I remember when I was always trying to please other people, I remember I didn't live an enjoyable life. When I was always worried about what somebody else thought, when I was always worried about pleasing other people, when I was always worried about making the right decision, making the right moves. Did you guys know when I was younger, when I was always thinking of people pleaser, good boy, listen to my mama, get my ass beat, all this type of shit? Did you guys know I used to have migraines? I used to have massive fucking nosebleeds. I used to wake up in puddles of fucking blood from bleeding out of my nose. Just puddles of fucking blood out of my nose. Just massive nosebleeds for no fucking reason. Did you know once I started living my own fucking life, got away from my mom's fucking dictatorship, fucking started having multiple women, all this type shit. Did you know I don't get headaches? I don't be having depression. I don't be having anxiety. Oh, I used to have all that shit when I was younger. I used to have fucking anxiety attacks and shit. Fucking depression, fucking sadness, fucking nosebleeds, fucking migraines. Motherfucker, I don't even get that shit. I don't even know the last time I even had a headache. I damn sure don't know the last time I had a fucking nosebleed. Damn sure don't know the last time I was depressed. Damn sure don't know the last time I had a severe anxiety attack where I couldn't even fucking breathe. I don't know when I had none of that shit. When I unplugged from what the motherfucking society was telling me what I need to be fucking happy, bitch, you don't know me. How the fuck you know me individually? What the fuck you think it's a one size fits all for everybody? Because I'm trying it y'all way, and I keep getting the short end of the motherfucking stick. I'm trying to be the good boy, monogamous, be in love, have a family, have kids. No, these modern day bitches have roles. It's just like a fucking football team, and I'm the coach, goddammit. This bitch ain't no good for nothing but sucking dick. Okay, rotation. This bitch ain't good for nothing but motherfucking fucking giving me money and giving me words of encouragement when I need them. This bitch ain't good for nothing but fucking, every bitch got their own fucking strengths. God damn it. And weaknesses. Right? You have one chick, you vibe with her, you click with her, you love hanging with her, everything. You be like, damn, this bitch is perfect. Oh, but she can't stop being a hoe. She cool than a motherfucker, but she can't stop being a fucking hoe. Every room she go in, she scanning for the next nigga dick she wanna suck. She can't stop. She cool as fuck. She can't stop being a hoe. Okay, I know I can't take you serious, baby. You're really cool though. Oh man, every nigga has done it. Every nigga has done it. Nothing worse than falling in love with the fucking neighborhood slut. Cause they be cool than a motherfucker, bro. Suck your dick good, make you feel good, give you words of encouragement. They tell you all types of crazy shit. You the best they ever had, you the biggest they ever had. Oh my God, your load is so huge. Oh my God, why is it so much? Oh, I couldn't even fucking swallow it all. They say all kinds of shit. They make you feel like a fucking king. But you know this bitch a hoe. You know this bitch can't be taken serious. You know this. The way that the society is set up now, I think rotation, at least from my experience, I'm not telling everybody to be me, right? There are some guys in the CLG community that are monogamous and only want to be monogamous. My hat goes off to them. Move to the beat of your own drum. Don't let CJ tell you what makes you happy. You get what I'm trying to say? You know your life better than anybody fucking else. Don't let somebody else come in there and be like, well, this is what's gonna make you happy. Believe me, I fell for that trap. And I was depressed like a motherfucker. Damn near my body felt like it was eating itself on the fucking inside. Head was all fucking scrambled up and shit. Fucked up. You feel me? Trying to be a good boy. I tried. Motherfucker, I tried being a good boy. I promise you. I didn't just try, motherfucker. I tried. Y'all niggas don't know. Shit. Y'all motherfuckers don't know. I tried to do everything right. One of the reasons why I was one of the hardest hitters on my fucking football team, I'm gonna be real with you motherfuckers, was because I was always trying to please my fucking coach. My coach always, bro, we had a militant little short, stocky ass coach, right? And my first year of playing football, he always said I never hit, I hit harder, go against the biggest guy. Show me that you the best. Show me that you hit. Motherfucker, I damn near killed myself trying to please this little motherfucker. I ended up becoming one of the hardest hitters on the fucking team trying to please this little short motherfucker. Break it. I became such a hard hitter that I was breaking my own fucking bones. Isn't that some crazy shit? I was running full speed at motherfuckers, snapped my goddamn growth plate. Taking down a running back 2 to 3 times my motherfucking size. I was playing DB and I snapped my fucking growth plate. Snapped it clean through. Couldn't move my fucking arm. My stepdad didn't even know my fucking arm was broke because I wasn't crying. I done got so used to fucking running full speed at niggas, I didn't even know my shit was broke. I just knew I couldn't fucking move it. Stepdad saying, man, close the motherfucking door. Man, ain't nothing wrong with your motherfucking arm. I said, Dad, I can't move my fucking arm. He had to get out of the driver's seat. Man, this fucking stinger. Closed the goddamn door. Had me sleeping on the goddamn arm for like 3 days. I'm fucking dying in fucking pain. My mom was like, man, my son is too tough to be whining about this shit for 3 days to take him to the hospital. Growth plate, clean fucking cut through. Fucking, the broke clean through. You get what I'm trying to say? They had to put a fucking screw, had to give me a little sling and put a fucking screw to hold the fucking arm together while it healed. Yeah, man, I fucking, broke my collarbone going for an interception. This was in PE class. I went for an interception and landed on my fucking head, or my collarbone. I guess I moved my head last second. I think I broke this collarbone. I think it was my left collarbone. I'm right. I don't fucking know. I know one of them fucking broke. And I went for an interception, but I backflipped. I still caught that bitch. Snapped my arm. I was the quarterback in PE class. Still finished the game. We won the fucking game just to find out my collarbone was fucking snapped. You get what I'm trying to say? Fucking, I used to go head up with the hardest hitter on my team my first year ever playing football. And when I say this nigga was a fucking horse, this nigga should have went to the NFL. He was cutting weight when we was 10. This kid had to fucking cut weight. I think the weight limit was 150 fucking pounds. And this nigga was all muscle, bro. They had to put trash bags on this nigga the day of the game. Like 30 minutes before the game. Dehydrate the fuck out of this kid. And then he would fucking still score 6, 7, 8 touchdowns. And he was powerful as fuck. And all his older brothers was more powerful than him. And his older brothers used to beat the fuck out of him. That's what he was built like a horse. The nigga was lifting weights. His dad was a fucking short, stocky motherfucker. He was the only one out of the family that had height and fucking muscle. That he was cutting weight as a little fucking boy. And the way they cut his weight was they put his ass in a hot ass fucking car, Florida car, for 30 plus minutes, made him sweat out everything, and then tried to rehydrate him while he played like less than 30 minutes after fucking getting tortured. And then they wondered why the kid turned out fucking insane. Why the kid is in and out of jail fucking doing all this crazy ass shit in our hood. You feel me? Stealing cars, beating niggas' asses, fucking, and they wonder why the fucking kid is crazy. Yeah, you psychologically fucking broke this kid at the age of 10. You put him in a fucking hot car, and he was fucking crying, bro. He was our hardest fucking hitter. This guy was fucking screaming, get me out of this car. And it was like, nope, he got to stay in 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes. This motherfucker's screaming. He's a kid, bro. This is the bullshit this is the shit you got to go through being raised in fucking Florida. This is the bullshit that you got to motherfucking go through being raised in goddamn South motherfucking Florida. And I wasn't South Florida. I was Central Florida, actually. And the name of my hood was actually L.A., Lil Alimat. So it's a small hood with a bunch of crazy ass little fucking nigga kids. I don't even know what the fuck I said, nigga kids. Nigga, I'm a nigga. Crazy ass kids who had something to prove with chips on their shoulders. So Sanford was the big hood. So we would always try to go to war with Sanford, which was a way bigger hood than us, or Orlando niggas, which was way bigger hood than us. But we felt like we was like the fucking 300 Spartans. Small hood, but we don't give a fuck. That was like our motto. We will take down anybody. We don't give a fuck how small our hood is. Fuck Sanford, fuck Orlando. Lil LA, LA. Niggas had tattoo LA. We not from Los Angeles, motherfucker. It's just Lil Alimat. That's what they call the shit. You get what I'm trying to say? This the fucking shit we fucking grew up in. Crazy, psychotic shit. And all the parents just let the shit happen. You feel me? Let the motherfucking kid almost die in the fucking car. Let motherfucking us hit fucking blackout at practice. Every fucking time they put me against this crazy little fucking overweight kid my first year, I would black out pretty much every drill. They had a drill where I can't even show you this shit. There's a line of people here, there's a line of people here. We run to the back of the line and then we meet in the middle. So all of this speed we build up and then we meet all the way. We gotta run. I started this part of the line, he started this part of the line. We don't just turn and go into the circle and hit each other. No. We run around the outside of the line, full fucking speed, and meet in the middle. And both of us was pretty fast. He was obviously faster than me and stronger than me. So basically, we running full fucking speed, meet in the middle, and I'll black out. Pretty much, I'll definitely black out a lot. Or I definitely blacked out a fucking few times hitting this motherfucker at the age of 10. This is the shit that we had to fucking go through. So, you mean to tell me I can't have no bitches? You mean to tell me that I understand that when I got bitches, my life is more calm and everything worked better in everybody's favor? Did you know that when I have bitches, my main bitch is actually happier, despite what the fuck she says? My main bitch happier. Did you know that my rotation bitches are happier? They love me more. They always act like they want more than fucking... They always act like they want a fucking monogamous relationship with me. They want marriage. They want all this shit like that. I'm gonna give you a fun fact about one of my rotation bitches. She wants to fucking marry me so bad. She wants me to get on the knee. She fucking is trying to force it down my throat, whatever the case is. I asked her, I said, what's the last guy that proposed to you? Did you know the last guy that proposed to her was the guy that she was fucking with before she knew me? And this nigga flew her ass to fucking Detroit. He showed her his family. He said that, hey, I'm really considering marrying you. I like everything about you. The moment he said that to her, she cut him off and chose me, the new guy that she met. He confessed his love to her, said, I want to marry you. I want to take your hand in marriage. I'm going to arrange everything. I'll pay for everything, whatever the case is. She broke it off with that nigga to pursue me, and I was the new nigga. I was the nigga that she just met. She been knew that nigga before me. And then she wondered why I don't want to fucking marry her. You get where I'm fucking coming from? You see how... Bro, the whole fucking system is backwards, bro. The whole system is backwards. And this lady is speaking facts. She's talking to the government directly. She is talking to the government directly. She is talking to the government directly. Because you can't in the same sentence say that a man can't have multiple wives and turn around and say, oh, but we allow demonic shit like same-sex marriage and transsexualism. Think about it. What was the devil known for? The devil was known for deception. The devil is the master of deception. Right? What is deception? Deception is an illusion. Something that appears to be real, but not quite. Transsexualism, all of this shit is deception. Right? You got to understand what transsexualism is, right? Transsexual is tricking straight men to do gay shit. Think about it. Gay men like men. Straight men like women. So if a man turns into a woman so that he can get a straight man to fuck her or him or whatever the fuck it is, that is deception. Meaning, that's demonic. You gotta understand, that's what Satan was really good at, deceiving. If you read the Bible, what was God really good at? God was straightforward, honest, and stern. God laid it out clear. Here are my rules. If you break them, now he was very harsh in the Old Testament. If you break them, I'll kill you. That was God. Here are my rules. You break them, you die. God was very straightforward, honest, stern. You feel me? What was the devil? Oh, don't worry about that. Oh, the tree ain't that bad. Oh, you can eat from the tree. He just don't want you to have the tree of knowledge, because then you have the same knowledge he has. You're not going to die right away. You're not going to die immediately. Deception. Come on now. What is transsexualism? It's deception. It's tricking straight men to want to be gay. Think about it. Because straight men like women. Think about what transsexualism is. Straight men like women. They don't like men. So a straight man sees a fucking woman, but it's actually a fucking man. That is deception. But the government isn't getting in the way of that. And I'm not even going to say it, but I'm going to say it. Because the Jews stand behind that. And the Jews control the government. Because of, for whatever reason, money. You know what I mean? The Jews have been taking over society since the beginning of the fucking time. You know what I mean? That's their fucking... And to be honest, I'm not even going to get too deep into that. Who knows if they are really even the real Jews? Let's be real. Let's be real. The modern day Jews, who knows if they really are the real goddamn Jews? You know what I mean? The modern day ones. I'm talking about the modern day ones. I'm not talking about the you feel me? Because I'm not even going to get too deep into this shit. This is a discussion for somebody else. Because I don't know enough about it. So I'm going to stay off of that topic. But this is what I will say. This is what I will say. This lady, she's spitting. Because how can you allow... This is the thing. How can you allow the demonic shit, like same-sex marriage, transsexual, all this other stuff, but then when a guy wants to have multiple wives, all hell breaks loose? Why is that the kicker? You get what I'm trying to say? You already going against the Bible with the same-sex and the transsexual, all that stuff. Why is the guy having multiple wives? Why is that the kicker? You know what I mean? What is wrong with the multiple wife thing? Because most guys who are open about multiple wives, and I'm gonna be honest with you, most guys that you don't even know have multiple girls. LeBron James, bro, I've been knew LeBron James had multiple hoes before anybody knew it. There was a Paris Hilton article on LeBron James. It was naming all his girlfriends. Bro, Megan Good was on that list. Fucking Yes Jules was on that list, bro. The list was so fucking long with celebrity bitches that my head was spinning reading the list. And I'm like, damn, he been cheating on Savannah this whole time? And I knew that years ago. He just had to have an image of monogamy. He just had to have that image. Because the image is more important than reality. What is the devil good at? Deception. The people that do really control the world, they don't give a fuck about what you actually do. They give a fuck about what you show the world that you do because of how powerful the media is. So we're going deep. I probably went a little too deep on this one, bro. I'm probably going, you feel me? Let's stay at the topic on hand. But the lady was spitting. The lady was telling the truth. She was spitting facts. Why the man having multiple women, why is that such a strong push against? Like, it's so crazy that women are so dumb and backwards a lot of times that they will say, oh, a man having multiple women, that is the worst. He is the scum of the earth. But then they'll have gay friends. You be like, hold the fuck up. So a man having multiple women is the scum of the earth, the worst thing that could possibly happen, but like same-sex relationships ain't, like, I don't get it. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, the media is powerful, bro. The media is extremely powerful. That makes no logical sense. If you gonna hold that into a bad thing, right, you should hold the same sex into a worse thing. How can you in the same breath say that men ain't shit if they try to have multiple women, but then you have gay friends and you have slept with, kissed and made out and ate pussy of your homegirl? But a guy having multiple women is just a fucking deal breaker. He is the worst man on the fucking planet. Make that make sense. Somebody help me. Because it's getting to that point. And I'm gonna tell you why. Most men will never reproduce. So at the end of the day, bitches is being shared regardless whether they know it or not. You feel me? Like I just told you, LeBron James situation. These niggas rather keep an image for media's sake in order to tell the fucking truth. They rather the image because they want to impersonate the youth, or they want to impression. They want to impressionate, whatever fuck. I don't know the fucking word I'm trying to say, but they want to make an impression on the youth. And they understand how powerful the media is, and they understand how to spend the media, and they understand how to use the media, and whatever the case is. And when I say they, I'm talking about the people in power. I personally don't like to come at the whole Jewish community because most people in the Jewish community aren't in power. I'm talking about the people that are actually in power that just happen to be Jewish. Does that make sense? I'm not coming at the whole Jewish fucking community because most of them aren't empowered. Let me give you a fun little fact. I'm going to give you a fun little fact about how the world works, right? So, I'm not going to get into this because this might be false, but this is what I will tell you. Back in slavery, right? We're just going to say a group of people owned slaves. I'm not going to get into who owned slaves, but let's say a group of people owned slaves. Did you know that the slave owners were the wealthiest people? Meaning that very few people, because the people at the top is very few of them. It's not as many as the population. Like the population 300 million, it's going to be less than one. It's going to be less than a percentage of 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 that's going to be wealthy people, right? So a very small percentage of people who actually own slaves were slave owners. You get what I'm trying to say? So not every white person was a fucking slave owner. But this is what they would do to brainwash the whites. Because the people at the top are so smart, because they make all the money. So they have to be so smart. They be like, okay, we can't allow them to be friends with the slaves because they outnumber us, right? Poor whites and black people outnumber us. Poor whites and slaves outnumber us. So what we got to do is we also got to brainwash the poor whites to hate black people. And we got to teach them things like, well, at least you're not a slave. So you're on our team, even though you're poor and we the rich ones. But at least you're not a slave. And if you work hard enough, you could actually be a slave owner too. And what they would do with the poor whites is they would give them jobs as like overseers, basically managers, to oversee the slaves. And because they divided those two groups, both groups are in poverty. Let's just put it like this. You feel me? The slaves were in poverty because they were basically slaves. They were provided just the necessities, right? Food, shelter, water. And then they was beaten to work. You know what I mean? Or they was forced to work, and if they got out of line, they was beaten, right? That's the slave class. But the poor people barely had enough money just to afford the necessities, food, water, shelter. They're actually in the same fucking boat. And those numbers are huge. But the people who were actual wealthy ones, they had to learn how to keep the whole population in check. Because if those two parties took skin color aside and didn't look at each other's skin color and realized that, damn, we poor as fuck and they rich as shit, we need to fight back. Well, there wasn't that many fucking rich slave owners, so they would have lost that fight. You get what I'm trying to say? It's the same fight that women are doing against men. Women are getting simp men to fight their war. You get what I'm trying to say? Women have divided men. It's the same shit. You get what I'm trying to say? The shit I'm telling you is coming full circle. This is a very deep video because I'm finna fly to Minnesota tomorrow, so I'm giving you a real deep one right before I fly to Minnesota. Women have divided men to get us fighting amongst each other so that they can keep all the power. What women have done to men is they get the simp men that they know don't get no pussy, and they brainwash and manipulate those men to be their friends, and they tell them shit that they gaslight them. They tell them shit that, you know, all of the bad guys have done to them, the narcissistic guys that they chose to date have done to them, and how bad men are, and you should take their side, and maybe one day you might get some pussy if you fight for our cause. What is their cause? What is women's cause? Feminism. Feminism, within and of itself, is actually demonic, in my opinion. It's against the word. God didn't fucking say women and men are equal. So why the fuck is feminism fighting for equality? It's demonic. Deception. Women aren't equal to men. In no way, shape, or form. It's not possible. They're not even genetically fucking equal to men. There's no way they're fucking... You want to know how you know women aren't equal to men? The fact that they need men to fight their fucking battles. Did you know that feminism would have never took off if women didn't have men to help them start it? That's what I mean by divide and conquer. See, women, when they are on a topic, they stick together. But when it comes to men, they separate the simps from the real men, and they get the simps to fight their battles. And the simps actually outnumber the real men. So you got all the women agreeing on something, then you got the simps agreeing on everything that the women is agreeing on, and they all outnumber the real niggas. But the ones that still getting the pussy, even while at war, while women are at war with men, they are still sneaking out to fuck the alpha guys that they are at war with. And then when that alpha guy doesn't want to commit to them monogamously, they go back and cry to the simp fuck. And some of these simps are fucking violent. And some of these simps will kill for a girl that they're not even fucking. So be careful, guys. I know this was deep. She triggered a lot out of me. There was a really good video. It was a really good reel that I responded to. And this is a deep rant. This is gonna open some guys' eyes up a little bit. You feel me? This is gonna open some eyes up. And then it was just real raw, uncut. That's all I know. You get what I'm trying to say? A channel like mine is meant to be underground. A channel like mine is not meant to blow up. That's why I say you watch this channel. It's a lot of gold nuggets you're gonna get in these fucking videos, especially towards the end. So make sure you jump into the CLG community, man, so you can understand women and take your power back and live an enjoyable life and stop being controlled by the motherfucking media. Think for yourself as men. You get what I'm trying to say? Live an enjoyable life. Don't hurt nobody. Don't kill nobody. Don't do none of that shit like that. But live an enjoyable life. You feel me? Don't hurt no women. Don't do none of that shit. Just take your power back mentally. Because that's the game that women are playing with you. They beating you guys psychologically. They're not whooping you guys' asses. They whooping your ass minds. So what the CLG community, it makes your mind bulletproof. Now, we ain't out here telling you to beat women and do all this shit and be violent and break the law. And hell no. Just follow the law. Don't hurt nobody. But take your mind back, because the mind is the most important muscle of them all. So jump into the CLG community. It's only $48 a month, less than $500 a year. You also get a free one-on-one call with me if you jump in. So just DM me as soon as you jump in. And then if you jump in before the 25th, you also get access to the Hard 30. The Hard 30 is going to release around August 25th. So if you jump in before that, you're going to get that for free. And with that being said, man, I'm out. Peace.